Yo, what's up, guys?
Deservos?
So,
It is Teak Insanity here,
so as Valor,
and
friend, and
we
Sahiri are all
are
talking.
Yeah.
Just by
okay. So we are streaming D&D. Thought I'd try something a little different. But yeah. This will probably be my last test stream or second to last test stream before Fire Emblem Three Houses. I decided to just go ahead and start it up because, I mean, why not? Honestly, this is gonna be a bit of like a chill. Yeah, it's honestly gonna be just a chill stream. Not going to be putting in as much effort as I will for my first stream. Just want to make sure that things are working properly. So yeah, if you want to, jump in and listen, feel free. I mean, let me give you a little bit of a rundown as to what we are doing. This is well, actually, let me just go ahead and jump in.
Right. Well then, to the castle then. I'm gonna start walking towards the entrance.
all right.
All right, well, shall we get going, everyone?
Let's make this happen.
All right. So you all follow the trident inside, and all right. So you guys are officially a party. Oh my god, my whole computer's crashing. All I did was bring up a map of the thing, but I can improvise.
That sounds like your fault.
It sure is, but I can improvise because I technically have memorized the map. So as you walk in, you see a lot of rubble all in the area that you walked in, and a little bit north,
A little bit north. We what? Did everybody else lose him too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, I did.
everybody's existing.
Oh, and there he goes.
Victory! We won! Hooray!
He's back.
All right.
Welcome.
I don't know what was the last thing y'all heard.
A little bit north.
North
about
of
rubble.
what?
All right, so a little bit north, there is. You went through the stairwell of Section 10. You
Okay.
went through the front door, and north you see a bunch of rubble to the left and right, and this one area that looks like it could be climbed over, but it would take a little bit of time. And there's a door
Right.
immediately on your left. Nahala, you can hear voices coming from that door.
Voices. I hear voices. Everybody shut up.
Ah, good luck. Thanks, my man.
So I'm going to tiptoe through the tulips, as it were, or tiptoe over the rubble, and well, I'm gonna roll stealth, see if I can get up to the door without anybody hearing me. I rolled a 19.
All right, so you get right up to the door, and there wasn't even a stutter on the other side. They have as far as you know, they have no idea you're there.
Mwahahaha.
I like where this is going so far.
All right, so what would you like to do, Nahala?
I would like to hear. What are they saying?
You don't hear anything intelligible. It's all pretty much yabba dabba doo is all you hear. You have no idea what the language is, but you've heard Smeeg and Droop use a couple of the same words as you hear. So goblin is what you know is going on in there. It's a lot of voices. Do a perception check for, let's see if you can hear how well.
Alright. Perception. Where's my perception? Okay, I only have a 4 to it. 13.
13. You can hear.
Mm-hmm.
There is a good amount of voices in there, but you can't pin down just how many voices are in there. But you know it's a lot.
And my cat is batting around a rock.
Is that like thieves' camp or something? My cat is batting around a rock.
I mean,
it means there's at least 4 goblins in there. We just need to be safe. They haven't noticed us yet, so.
very good to know. Thank you.
So, there's the northern side that you can climb over, and there's nothing else you can see that would get you anyplace. And then the door that Nahala is currently hearing in. Those are the 2 entrances besides
Alright,
the
let me
exit.
see if there may be any battle music I might potentially prepare.
So do we want
You
to
never
go
know.
and like just kick the door down? No.
I'd personally be perfectly fine with that.
I don't get a vote in this yet.
I want to quietly kill them so they don't scream and warn other goblins in this building.
Does anybody know sleep?
Silent
Yes,
and deathly.
I know
I
sleep.
like it.
Okay,
I know.
go make them go sleep.
I can make him go to sleep.
Oh, not like that.
Ooh.
Okay, Theo, you're up.
Okay, I cast the first level sleep.
Alright,
Okay, wait, first I stealthily walk up and open the door.
Alright, as soon as you open the door, you see immediately 7 goblins wearing these ratty, what are they called? Aprons. These 7 ratty aprons and this much larger, very fat goblin just standing there waving around a ladle and a dagger in one hand in each hand, yelling at them to hurry up, and you see them moving around pots and pans and cooking, but normally at a clean kitchen, people would be cleaning dishes, cooking fresh food. It's all horrible. The smell is not good. The dishes are disgusting. And as soon as you open the door,
oh fuck, I can't cast all of them to sleep. I go back.
go back. Okay, so as soon as you back up, you hear the goblins start yelling, and they all look towards the door.
Did I notice this yet?
Did they notice me?
Oh yeah, they noticed you. You opened the door wide open because that was the only way you'd be able to see everything if you wanted to cast a spell.
Step forward.
Theo, what was that about?
Oh my god. Okay, we might already need the battle music. Alright.
Step forward.
We
It's
all
not.
have to rush in. I can make as many possible sleep, but I can't make all of them sleep.
That's what these are for. And I pull out my sword.
Yep.
Everybody roll initiative.
Alright. Here we go.
80! Wait, I'm in there.
Oh, hey. I should have known those people were there.
There were too many.
Oh,
I got my magic dagger of
I'm
red
not
alert.
liking this.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, you knew they were there, but
But the dagger! How many people?
Okay. So I get advantage on initiatives. My first initiative was 8. My second initiative was 23.
23. All right.
I just ate this whole bag of gummies, and I'm not proud, but man, it was good.
Should be proud.
It's an
And
accomplishment.
let's see.
The dice bar doesn't work,
It's not?
so I rolled in a dice app and I got an 8.
Oh, you have to put. I think you have to put a. Oh, it's not working. The server's broken.
Gasp.
Okay.
Alright.
I'll talk to speak to you later about it. So, let's see. Malaroth, you got... Not Malaroth.
I rolled...
Bala, you got 19?
Yeah, I rolled 17, and I got a +2, so...
Yeah, this is...
Friend.
I mean, they're just goblins, though, right?
Yep.
Well...
Seven of them look miserable, and one looks very fat. And I
Talk
need...
about wave clear.
Tahiri, you got a 5?
Yes, a 5.
And Theo, you got a...
18.
18. Alright, which means the first person to go is Nahala. You see as they all grab kitchen knives, which will be working as daggers, and the fat one has his hammer, pretty much a giant mallet from Kurt's Cowardly Dog. And they're all pretty much making their way right towards you. You guys are all in the hallway.
So I guess that doesn't count as surprise, does it?
Nope.
Dang it.
Fat goblin's name is Yeg. Y-E-G.
Yeg.
That's funny. That's what's the name of the airport in the capital city?
Yep.
Well, shit.
Listen,
I chose
going
this
to-
song in honor
I am
of
going
Fire Emblem Three Houses
How
coming
far away
out
from them are-
Friday
How
at a
far
store
away
near
from me
you.
are they?
Let's see, you are about 10 feet away from Yeg, and about 20 to 25 feet away from all the others. They're all over that area 7, and Yeg is on the right side of the tables, on the right table. So he's pretty much next to the door, but you'll have to go inside if you want to have an attack on him.
Okay. Okay, so I am going to cast Frostbite on Yeg. So that you cause numbing frost to form on one creature that you can see within range. The range is 60 feet. They must make a con save. On a
I
failed
should
save, the
probably
target
pull
takes
up my
1d6
D&D
cold
Beyond
damage
page.
and has disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Alright.
Alright.
Alright, so yeah, DC 11.
That's a 3.
Nice. Okay. So 1d6, that's my clock, not my dice. There's my dice. 1d6, he takes 4 damage and has disadvantage on his next attack. And I am going to use my cunning action to get a little further away so I don't get smoked.
Alright, so
Like,
you
bam,
watch-
frostbite, later.
you watch as the attack hits him, and it gets him right in the shoulder, and you can just see his whole shoulder and forearm almost turn blue, and then a little bit dark gray, as if it was starting to get frostbite. And then you immediately back right up into the hallway. Next will be Volo. Follow. What is it?
Zorvos?
Purple.
Me? Okay. The big guy. The big fat guy. I can get to him?
You can.
Excellent. I'm going to use my bonus action to rage.
Alright.
And in doing so, I will be calling upon my ancestral
Oh
guardian.
shit, that's right. Our new guy's a
so-
barbarian.
While you
Will
enter
be
your
pretty
rage,
useful as a tank.
spectral warriors
So
appear.
our paladin can focus on healing.
While you're raging, the first creature
which would be
you hit
really
with an attack
nice.
on your turn becomes the target of the warriors, which hinder its attack.
Oh, that's a good question
Until the
too.
start of
How
your
many
next
rages
turn,
do you
that
get at
target
level
has
3?
disadvantage on any attack
Hang
roll
on
that
one
isn't
second,
against you.
guys.
And when the target hits a creature other than you with an attack, that creature has resistance to the damage dealt by the attack. And it ends with my rage ends. So I'm going to swing with my sword. Just give me a second here. I'm gonna. There we go.
I think he gets 3, right?
Let's see. I just want to double check. I get what one action, right? One attack.
Yeah, you get one action.
Yeah.
One.
Okay, so yeah, as an attack, I rolled. Wow, shit. 24.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Let's go through a second.
Having trouble figuring out a brand.
11 slashing damage.
All right. So put that down to 0. As you immediately run in and you go into this rage from seeing all these goblins because you were just recently attacked by something that was pretty much on their side, so you're kind of mad at them, and you just run in and you immediately just stab them. And you were expecting with all that fluff to have more resistance, but it just goes right through and
D&D
just goes limp.
Nice.
All the other goblins, they look terrified, but you just killed the cook who was yelling at them, and even though they
Wait, Candy in real life?
didn't really like him, he was part of their group, and that will be
Who's
goblin.
next?
This guy, this guy, this guy. 4 goblins. They all run on top of you,
Beautiful.
ready to fight you.
All right, perfect.
That's a 3. That's
3?
A 5. A 5.
Ooh.
Okay.
15 and a 20. Not a natural.
20. The 20 hits.
All right. My guys suck.
Where's my
You
health?
take. All right. So they all go in and start slashing at you, but your trident scales, you're pretty much just deflecting the cooking knives until one of them gets a cheeky little stab in, dealing 4 damage.
4 damage?
4 damage. So you'll be able to retain your rage.
Is that for halves because of enraged?
Yes, you have 2 damage.
Okay, thanks.
So you'll be able to retain your rage for the next round.
Flesh wound.
Excellent.
And next will be Theodore's turn.
Okay, wait. What's your name again? Because I can't remember names.
Zorvos?
Zerbos. How dexterous are you?
Dexterous enough?
Did a good idea. Oh god. Okay. Can I somehow angle myself where the 4 goblins are to cast Burning Hand?
Do it.
Yes, you can. If you walk right into the doorway, you'll be able to. What's the thing on it?
13.
How much?
Dex save 13.
All right, and what's the? Does it have a cone or something?
Yes, it's a cone. It's a 15 feet cone.
All right, you'll be able to hit 3 goblins, and the rest you won't be able to hit. And you can hit any of the goblins, but only about 3 at a time. And
That's
Dorvos
fine.
will be completely safe. All right,
Yeah.
so it's a dex save, right?
Yes, 13.
Wow.
12
Alright,
damage.
8, 20, and a 5. So, all right. So one of them takes 12. He just goes up into flames, and the other one immediately also goes up into flames.
Sahiri
And
loves
the other one takes
the
half
sight
damage
of that.
instead of 15.
Nahala doesn't.
A third, as 2 of the goblins just immediately burst into flames and drop to the ground screaming. The dogs bark in the background because there are wolves around. And
Oh, hey, what
One
about
of-
George? Speaking of wolves.
George is with right next to Friend.
Okay.
They're going nuts over there. I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Too many distractions. And one of the goblins immediately bursts into flames, but he's able to pat out the flames, but he's looking very rough. Charged in. And the rest of it's just him in the middle of the room, and the rest of the goblins are surrounding Zorvos. Which now, it would have been the rest of the goblins' turn, but now it's only one goblin's turn. The very charred goblin, who is now going to run straight for Theo.
Can I use my... he was right next to me, right?
No.
Okay.
He'll be somewhat away from you, because he'll have a little bit more than 5 feet away from you.
Okay,
And,
yeah,
but
just a second.
my rolls are real. Why does this dice? That can go away. I rolled the 3.
Yes!
He goes to stab Theo, and immediately just it clangs right on your mage armor that you put on beforehand. You have about 7 hours left on your mage armor.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful spell.
Oh, that's true.
Around this time, you can hear this bell go off throughout the entire castle, and a roar and yelling, and then you could smell this weird sulfur-like smell coming from the outside. It's kind of it's poisonous. You can tell Venom Fang has just started his attack.
All right.
Friend, it'll be your turn.
How many are left?
There are 5 left. 4 are around Zorvos, and 1 is in the middle of the kitchen. Almost. Oh, 1's right next to Theodore. You'll pass by Theodore before you get to Zorvos.
I'll attack the one attacking Theodore. Oh wait,
All right.
Is that the one that's like really damaged?
Yeah, that's the one burnt to a crisp.
Yeah, because I kind of burnt the...
Okay, in that case, I'm going to go and attack one of the 4 that are surrounding the Triton.
All right.
And I will command George Tumbleweed to attack the one attacking Theo.
Oh yes, George. We want George.
George has nice new armor, too.
Roll an attack for both of y'all. The first one.
George is ready to do some work.
A good pupper. He's such a good pupper.
George got an 8.
Not so good pupper.
No. He goes and bites at him, but it pretty much just snips at his leg, but then he smells the skin that's cooking. And cooked goblin does not smell good, even wolves.
Yeah.
Don't worry, he's still warming up. It's been a while.
Yeah, he has been out with our little buddy Carp.
And if George isn't able to take out the one attacking Theo, then a friend would go to that one, and I got a 12.
The 12 also misses. You'll go to slash, but George put his head a little too far out there, so you immediately, like, distinctly just kick your sword while it's going an uppercut, so it doesn't hit George instead. Next
All right, a bad start.
Next will be Droop's turn, who sees you all fighting. Yeah, Vray just went down scoring the blood. Droop immediately shoots a firebolt, and that's a natural 20. And the goblin just gets shot backwards. So the goblin next to Theo is dead. And Droop goes behind Sahiri.
Good job.
Next will be Sahiri and Smeeg have the same attack roll. So what would you like to do, Sahiri?
Okay, let's see. How many goblins are left?
There are 4 goblins left. They're all surrounding Zorvos. North, east, south, and west side of them. Just got him in a diamond.
All right. And the fat one is still alive, right?
No, the fat one, it had Zorvos put a sword straight through him.
Oh, nice
He's
job,
dead, Jim.
Zorvos.
Thank
Okay.
you.
All right. Well, Zorvos,
And,
want to see
dice
see a little trick as I prepare my my spinning sword.
Give him the old razzle dazzle.
You need
Tricks
yourself
are
a
for
performance
children.
check.
Okay,
Alright,
performance check. Okay.
Yep.
Let's see here. I had.
Also, I forgot to message you. From now on, if you want to throw them, you'll have to buy a couple daggers, and you can pretty much just flip them and then grab it and swing down whenever you're going to use short swords.
Ah, okay. All right,
You
let's
can
see.
do any throwables when they're to throw.
Okay.
Alright.
So
So you'll be able to get like right on the south side goblin, which is Goblin 10, and pretty much right there on him while only moving like 10 feet.
Okay. All right. My performance check was a 23.
Yeah, you just immediately start flipping two swords.
All right, and I'm just gonna go for whichever one, I guess, because they're pretty much all the same HP at this point, right?
One of them looks a little thinner than the rest, but the others look pretty hardy.
I'm gonna go for one of the hardy ones.
Alright, that'll be the one on the west side. That's the closest one.
Okay.
Roll an attack.
What's that? Hardy boys.
Okay, let me see here. It's been a while since I've... Okay, yeah. Okay, I got a 19 to hit, so that's a 17 plus 2.
Yep, 19 hits.
Okay, alright. And what was my... Let me double check my... Alright.
I think short swords are 1d6, and your performance attack will add a d4.
Okay, so D6 and D4. Okay, cool. Okay, we got a grand total of 7.
7. Alright, save. You start flipping the swords, and as one of them comes down, you grab it and immediately it goes right into his armor. But you can see blood start to spray. That's how much health he has. Do a perception check
Okay.
to see. And next will be Smeeg, who goes up to the weaker looking one, and that's a 13. 13 doesn't hit. He goes to go stab him, but it doesn't go too well, so he immediately cutting actions away. Back into the hallway. What'd you get? You get 15?
Yeah.
Alright, you're still going. That's good. After that will be Nahala's turn.
Nice. Alright, I want to go after the one trying to
So
get Theo.
for those of you who
Dead.
have tuned in
dead already?
and don't know
Oh, right,
what I
sorry.
just did,
Okay. Alright,
this performance
well,
attack,
let's go after the one with the dagger sticking out of his chest.
basically, I wanted
He's still
to
kicking, right?
give Sahiri a kind of Draven-like
well, the only ones alive
attack,
are the
if
ones
you will.
that Sahiri
So-
just slashed, and the
Mhm.
other 3 around Zorvos. The rest are dead. So there's only one injured, and he looks about as
I'll just show
healthy
you
as
guys
the one
real
that's super
quick
skinny and
kind
is too
of
hardy, full
the
health.
kind of thing I
looking
wanted to go for.
And they're all within, so like the healthier ones are on 5 feet of Zoro?
Yes, they're all around Zorvos.
Okay.
I'm gonna move up and stab him.
Alright.
I'm gonna stab him with my rapier.
Go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna. Let's see here. I get a.
Okay. So this is kind of
Eight,
what I wanted
a
to
14 hit him.
A 14.
kind of what I wanted to try and emulate.
Ah, son of a
You
brisket.
Because Draven's all about
go
showing
in for a
off,
stab,
right?
and you
know.
immediately cut his apron.
Sahiri loves to put on a performance.
It wasn't even really
you know,
attached to him, barely, so it kind of falls, and now he's
fits.
just this semi-naked goblin.
So
I
yeah,
Cunning
see how I
action
was spinning,
myself
and
out of
then,
there.
Like, if if you catch it, it keeps going.
Zorvos.
And the idea is that in League of
There
Legends,
are
So many
four
his spinning
goblins.
axe deals more
So 4
damage.
goblins all around you. One of them
So
looks
there's that as
bleeding,
well.
Another one looks real skinny, and the other 2 look fine.
But yeah,
Well, those ones that look fine, one of them isn't going to look fine in a minute. Actually, yeah, we'll go with one of those. That is a... Pardon me 1 second. Oh, that'd be a 30-20.
30-20 hit.
15 plus 5, so... Beautiful.
nice.
Yeah. So that would be 13 points of 13 points of slashing damage to that one.
Were you attacking one that was uninjured or the injured one?
The uninjured one.
Alright, so he immediately, head pops right off.
That's a trick.
And as the one's head pops right off, the other 2 immediately back off with their goblin thingy that they can do.
Can I take an attack of opportunity, or?
No, goblins have a skill that works as cunning action.
Yeah, that's right.
Except
that's true.
Except for the injured one who stays in place, and the other 2 back up to the other side of the hall, kitchen, and they pretty much drop their knives and put their hands in the air, knowing they can't get away. Next will be Theodore's turn.
That was a loud dog.
Yeah.
Puppy.
Wait, so they got away, right?
So they're at the other end of the kitchen.
They're surrendering.
Oh, okay. Surrendering. I look at Smee and I forgot the other goblin's name, and I'm like, can they come fight with us? Or should we? And I'm gonna hold
They're
a fireball.
surrendering.
Well, they're not going to help us, but they might give us information. Oh God, no.
Information about what else is in this castle might be handy.
I do like
they're
information.
surrendering. I don't really
Information
wanna kill
helps.
George, heal.
Information
My
helps.
dog.
Go ahead and ask them.
Yeah, go ask them for information, because I can't speak goblin.
There's still one there. The injured one hasn't backed down yet, right?
His turn's coming up. We'll see.
No.
So, Theo, you're holding a firebolt
Yeah.
in case of what?
In case they do anything that will, if they try to attack us, I'll firebolt them.
All right.
And Ahala is standing at the other end away from the firebolt.
So, one that's bleeding.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Thaumaturgy on who's more intimidating, Smeeg or Droop?
Smeeg.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy, Red Eyes.
So, as Smeeg's eyes go bright, and before he can even get out the door, the other goblin immediately goes to swipe at Zorvos. Theodore, roll for your attack.
That one. The green dice. It's going to
no.
kill.
Oh
I'm
no.
using the pink one.
Who's getting hit?
Where's my D6? All right.
Who's getting hit?
That's a 5. You put out your hand, and the force of the blast, it's weird. You've never felt this before. The fire bolt shoots out, and your hand flies back, and you backhand yourself right in the mouth.
Yikes.
One point of damage,
Okay.
and the fire blast just goes right out, and that's a 19, Zorvos.
Oh, yep.
The knife goes right into your side.
Is that a knife?
It's a dagger.
Okay. So,
And you take 6 points of damage, or reduce to 3.
half to 3. Okay.
And the other 2 goblins are just looking at this injured goblin like he's crazy for still fighting. Next will be Droop's turn. Droop, goes in for a firebolt on that injured guy and does a 5. So.
Wait.
Waiting.
Fucking goblin is throwing fire too? What the hell?
Yep, Droop is a sorcerer.
I'm sorry to tell you. I mean, if you don't like fire, you're gonna be in for a tough time.
I'm not a fan of
Oh, you people are the reason I drink.
it. Not
Well,
my
keep drinking.
The fireball hits the exact same spot Theodore shot. And right after that will be Friend's turn with his 8.
Okay.
Alrighty.
This is gonna be.
I'll just look at Droop and Smeagol.
Oh my god,
if
this is gonna
they
get
can
real
access the
interesting.
Alright. We'll go try.
and then I'm going to go up to the one that's still fine. I'm just like, you sure you want to do this?
Do an intimidation check. $17.
Nice.
And drops his knife. Couple.
That's a good boy. Now get in line with the others. We'll talk to y'all.
So he drops his sword or dagger and he starts moving towards the other goblins. Now Zorvos.
Yep.
It'll be up to you if you want to do opportunity attack while he's leaving your fighting, or do you just let him go to the other side?
And that's
Or
an
grapple.
encounter finish.
I do
So,
that as an opportunity attack?
I'll allow it. Do a strength check.
I'm still raging, so I get advantage on those. Rolled an 11. And it's a 4, so go with the 11 plus strength. So 16.
16, alright. I rolled a 12. And he has a -1.
okay.
So
I gotta work on that.
You just
I
grab
gotta
him
work
by
on
the top of his
that.
neck and he's now in the air.
Alright.
Okay.
Now commence fighting, and currently Zorvos is grabbing the injured goblin. And the other two are standing there with Smeag and Droop pretty much standing over them. Droop being less intimidating, kind of just behind Smeag, looking at him with a firebolt in his hand.
Alright. I'm going to turn the goblin so he's facing me.
Alright.
I'm just going to look at him in the eyes and say, "You have spirit, unlike your friends here. I respect that. Tell us, what else is in this castle?"
Gobble, 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 gobble. Droop
Smeag.
and Smeag.
What
Droop
is he
and Smeag
saying?
just like, let's see. He said there's about, he doesn't know numbers. There's a lot of goblins. There's a few hobs, they're just pretty much our cousins. They're much bigger and stronger.
I fought one outside. Yeah, I know what they are.
Maybe I'll get an
bear.
actual challenge. Who
A
knows?
bear and a lizard with a beak. That's all they know.
What do you want done with this one? Or the other two, I suppose.
Doesn't matter to me. They leave, they stay. They're only goblins. They're not going to be able to do much without their leader. And if we finish what we start, they're not going to have one. Smeag does all the talking.
Let's tie him up, and then when we're done, we'll free him.
It sounds
All right.
I got rope.
I'll donate my rope.
Alright.
Don't you worry about that. I don't think I will have much else use for it.
You never know.
All right, so there's 3 tied up goblins. Cat, back to the bed. There's 3 tied up goblins just underneath the tables now. Gagged, hog-tied. They can't move. They're completely restrained.
Is it possible to do a little medicine check, see if I can do something for the injured goblin?
Yeah, go for what? Do medicine.
Yeah.
Did we ask if they knew where a dwarf
such
was?
a kind boy. Kind boy like
It's
Rush.
up to you. I asked him about the dwarf. He might be in the barracks, but it's unlikely since it was destroyed about a week ago.
Oh, that's great.
All right. And while you're in there, you can see there's a door to the northeast side and a rubble that has a little pathway that looks like it's leading towards beds.
Who wants a nap?
There's still more in here. I'm gonna start going forward.
All right. Which way do you want to go?
Oh, let's see.
There's southeast and northeast. You're currently in room 7.
Room 7. Southeastern
Let me
north.
just scroll back up.
We'll go. Let's go northeast.
All right. Everybody else?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go northeast.
I'll follow the tank.
All right. So
Oh, that's a good point. We finally got another tank.
Yep.
all right. So Zorvos, you're leading. You open up the door, and you immediately do a perception check.
Who does all this?
No, just Zorvos.
Okay.
12 plus 3, 15.
15. All right.
Yeah.
So you put your foot down, and you immediately hear a twing.
Was there? Hold on 1 second. There's a barbarian feat that involves traps. Give me 1 second. I just want to double check that real quick.
You know, maybe the rogue should have gone first. The rogue who can detect traps. The rogue who can disable traps.
Traps for the weak.
Yeah, and you're about to get skewered.
Give me a second. Danger sense. At second level, you gain an uncanny sense of when things nearby aren't as they should be, giving you an edge when you dodge away from danger. You have advantage on dexterity. Also, this would be for a dexterity saving throw, which I didn't get. So.
Not yet. Now do a dex save.
Okay, so that I have advantage on.
Yep.
Which is good because I rolled a 4 and an 18, so 20.
18. All right.
Nice.
Where's my d6s? All right. So, as you all watch Zorvos, your new companion, immediately open up the door and not even look around, Nahala, you immediately see a wire, but before you get a word in, his foot steps right on top of it. As soon as he enters the hallway, just rocks start falling from a little cavern that was holding it up.
Oh, God.
But he hears it just in time, able to get slightly away from it. You take 4, 5, 6, 7, 3 points of damage.
Okay. Ha! Watch your steps. I'm gonna keep going.
Sorry.
All right.
Sorry, my cats were fighting, and I threw something at them, and I forgot my mic was still on.
All good.
All right. So, you're currently inside of a large hallway. The doors stand closed to the north and south, with a crumbling mound of rubble partially obscuring the southern hall. To the east, a broad corridor ends in 2 more doors leading south, which is just that main entrance. You can see out there. There's a broken door. You're currently at almost the entrance where you see Sildar and the rest of the group, the slaves and the other Phandalin troops, fighting hobgoblins and normal goblins. And they look to be faring pretty well. There's a lot of goblins just kind of clutching at their throat and curled up in little balls, as if they were killed by just an instantaneous poison.
Oh, God. Well, that's Venom Fang doing his work.
And you could see, coming from what you can tell, there's just arrows shooting out of the castle towards your friends.
Just go find those arrows and
There's two
destroy
doors.
them.
2 doors to the south, 2 doors to the north, and 1 door on the east side of the trap that was just set off. Which, if he failed, that door would have been blocked off.
Okay, well, at least we still have that doorway.
I'm going to head. Am I closer to north or south? For I guess I'll go north.
North? Alright, you go north. Everybody else?
Well, don't split the party.
Yeah.
Follow the tank.
Follow the tank.
Alright. You want to open the left side door or the upper door? Nahala, with your passive, you hear nothing.
I open a door.
Yeah. I'm standing at the ready beside.
Do a perception check, Nahala. Which door are you wanting to open?
We are going to go through the door leading to number 3.
Gotcha.
Okay, let me just
Okay.
roll them up.
Who will be in the back of the group?
I don't know, either me or Theodore.
I have mage armor on, so it's not that bad. It could be right in front of you.
Okay,
Alright,
yeah,
so
no,
you're-
I'll go in the way back then, because
So
since
you're
you
in,
have
also
mage
get
armor,
perception.
but I mean, I can also throw up shields if necessary. I currently have a AC of 15 thanks to my Draconic Resilience. It's a
And,
really nice skill.
Sahiri, you give a perception.
Oh,
Now,
okay.
Nahala, you don't hear anything. You just hear but what you can hear is just a something that you've heard before. It's your short bow that's right when you let go of the arrow. That's what you hear, and every time you hear it, arrow flies out the front door.
Archers.
And Sahiri, all right. So, what would you like to do?
I'm sorry, what was that?
What would you like to do, guys? Or Nahala, really, what would you like to do? You're currently at the door.
You know, the one thing I should have picked up, even though Nahala hates it, is some freaking alchemist's fire or something. Or like some acid flasks or something. Ooh, or oil. Toss the oil in, send the alchemist fire, bitches be trapped. Cause there's archers in that room, guys. We need to kick open that door and kill them.
Done.
I still have my sleep spell.
Oh, no worries. I got a firebolt at the ready.
Alright, so I'm gonna try the door. Is the door locked?
The door is not unlocked, but right when you turn the knob, Sahiri and Theodore does a 21 for Nahala, not Nahala, for Theodore, and a
Yes.
19 for Sahiri. Does that hit?
Can I throw well, yeah, it's gonna hit, but if I cast shield, it won't hit.
Do a dex save, see if you could know it was coming.
Okay. 10 plus 2, that is 12.
Yep, you knew it was coming. You could throw up that shield. Go bing. Where's my dice at? There you go. Theo, you take 4 points of damage as an arrow pierces through your mage armor and hits you right in the shoulder. And Sahiri, you hear Theo get shot, and you immediately shoot up a shield that stops an arrow right from your head. 2 goblins coming from the south side are just looking at you, shooting, and that's when the door busts open that Nahala was opening. Everybody roll initiative again.
Oh, jeez.
Alrighty, let's see here. Boop, boop. So
So if I understand
16,
correctly,
ooh, 21.
Alright, yeah, well,
so we had them do a distraction. We went into the side entrance to avoid where their distraction would be, and then we walked into where the distraction was.
Yep.
We distracted what we were supposed to get distracted.
They
Yeah.
probably would have been distracted, but there was this loud noise of rocks falling for some reason.
Hey, wait a minute. They would have known those arrows were coming. My dagger would have told us.
You're.
I keep freaking.
You're.
What's
okay.
what's the distance on your dagger?
I have an angry, screamy dagger.
Yeah. What's the distance? Tell you?
Within 30 feet of me.
No, they wouldn't have known.
No?
Just out of range.
No, it says you have advantage. In addition, you and your companions, so my companions, so myself and anybody within 30 feet of me can't be surprised, except when incapacitated by something other than non-magic sleep.
All right. Theodore, roll another. No, I'll just roll a dex save, Theo, with advantage.
Oh, with advantage. Whew. Not good. 11 and a 5.
Yeah,
Well-
that's not good.
Well, you
all
still
right,
got shot, but you knew it was coming.
Ah!
Well, it hurts more.
As the dagger goes beep 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 beep, and everybody's head, Theo, you immediately look, but you still get shot. And all right,
Not to the
all right,
knees. I'm fine.
what was everybody's initiative?
I got a 6.
I got
forgot.
21.
12.
I got a 14.
Nice.
Yeah, but not quite as good as last round, but that's okay.
Friend got the same number.
Beautiful.
So here you got 1 extra.
One better.
I got
We're
2.
getting there.
And I just rolled a natural 1 and a 5 for your Gabo friends. So immediately, the two goblins down to the south side, they both go first. They shoot
God.
again, one at Nahala, who's opening the door, and one at Theodore again. That is a 17 for Nahala and a 11 for Theo.
Miss.
I get
Oh,
hit.
thank God.
You take 3 points of damage, Nahala, as the arrow shoots you and hits you right in the armor. I don't know if I told you when you were gone that one session. You got studded armor. I don't know if you're wearing that.
These are the real questions.
Yeah, friend they found studded armor for you during the Thunder Tree.
No.
No. What
But
would your armor be with that on?
I think the thing was that we had tried studded armor before,
Wait.
and I think it didn't work. But let me just add. Let me just see
Okay,
here.
Detective Tyler at work. Let's check this out.
Studded leather add. Okay. Where are you? And take that off. Okay, so that bumped my armor class up, but it still stabbed me.
Alright, so
Oh,
now it'll be
unfortunate.
your turn, Nahala.
Ow! Son of a bitch! Okay, I'm going to frickin' whip a dagger at him.
Alright. Just so you know, there are the door you were opening kind of burst open, but you haven't had the chance to look inside.
Okay, 1 second. Sorry. Yeah, apparently it's getting super spicy out there. Like, not good kind of spicy. Whip a dagger at him. Does an 18 hit?
Oh, an 18 hits.
Okay. So that is... Wow, I rolled shit. 4 damage.
4 damage. Let's see. right in the chest. One of the goblins immediately reels back from it, but he plucks the dagger out and drops it to the ground, readying another arrow. He's not looking good. He's now bleeding heavily from his chest area. Next will be Zorvos.
Okay. I'm going to go into that room.
Alright, you walk in, and immediately you're towering over one goblin who has 2 daggers out, a short bow laying by his side on the ground.
Hello. I'm going to stab him. I'm not raging right now, by the way, because I would have lost that before, right?
Yeah, you lost the rage.
That's okay. That's still going to hurt him. So that will be a... Oh, God. 23 to hit?
Yeah, 23 hits.
Okay. And it's for 6 slashing damage.
6 slashing damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
Not a lot of health. It goes right down his side, and immediately he just drops both daggers and falls to the ground. Which means he doesn't get to go next, which will... You still have movement. You move maybe 5 feet.
Yeah.
And you still have your bonus.
I'm going to... There's nothing else in this room, right?
Nothing else.
Okay, I'm going to use the rest of my movement to go back out to the hall. And I'm going to start making my way south towards the goblins that were shooting in from the other side.
What's your movement? What's your movement
30.
speed?
It's only 30 feet, so as far as I can go. So it'll be down probably just by the entrance, right? By the rubble, I'm thinking?
Yeah, you'll be about 10 feet away from them.
Yeah, that's perfect. And that's... I'm not... bonus action... I'm good at the moment.
Alright, next will be Theo's turn.
Are there any... I spaced out. Are there any goblins... If I move, like, back a bit, will there be any goblins that might hit me?
The 2 goblins are currently peeking out of the southern east door on the left side. From
None of them in melee range that might kill me.
None at all.
Okay, firebolt at one of the goblins.
Alright.
Pink die, don't fuck me over.
There's the injured one and the normal one.
Injured one. The less the
Alright.
merrier.
18 hits, if that's what you said.
Yes, 18. That's
Alright.
a D8. This is a D10. 7.
7. The firebolt blasts him right into the
Alright, so
door that's
I'm
on the
going to
south
go
side,
ahead.
causing a loud
While we're
sound.
not doing
And the
anything,
other
and while
one
we've already
back
prepped our
at his
next
fallen
move,
comrade and then looks back at you.
we're probably going to go ahead and try something a little
I'm gonna
different,
just
actually.
Go walk a bit
I want
further
to
away.
try and design
Further
my
away.
character
Alright. You go
into
towards the boulders that
a
are
League of Legends champion, because
from
she
the
got
trap
some
area,
pretty
which
good
will
stuff,
get you
and
around a little quarter, give you half cover.
she'd be pretty
Yeah.
fun to play.
Alright.
Got a couple
So you
ideas.
have half cover around the corner.
Is that like plus 2 AC or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
A friend, your turn. You are currently at the north side, about 25 feet away from the goblin.
Then I'll go towards the goblin.
Alright, you get right up, you pass Zorvos, and you get right up on top of him. You're just towering over his 3'5" height.
I'll attack.
Alright, you pick up Toland, the +1 longsword.
That's right.
With the power of getting kicked in the face by a cow, you roll a broken bot.
Alright, hold on. Oh, there it is. 13.
13. It just flashes down right by him because he just slightly moved.
I really fucking hate you.
You got anything else you want to try? Bonus.
Don't got much else I can do.
All right. Sahiri.
All right. Well, I think. Okay, is that goblin that shot at me? He's not dead yet, is he?
He is dead. He just. No wait.
Ooh.
Hold on. Yes, he is dead.
Okay, how about the one that shot at Theo?
Theo, he's standing right in front of Friend. The AC will be a little bit higher since you have Friend and Zorvos standing all the way on the other side of the room.
What to do? I mean, magic missiles would be a guaranteed hit, but I don't want to use yet another spell slot just for you know, little goblins. You know what? Let's go for a. Why not? Let's just shoot a firebolt.
All right. Lost my dice. No.
Well, actually, is there any way I can position myself to like nullify that extra AC?
You could get in close and pass by Friend and Zorvos. There are currently two kind of big fellas just standing in front of this small fella.
Okay, I'm just gonna like kind of run and like jump kind of in between Zorbos and Friend. Like the goblin's just like looking at those two like, oh, these two big guys. Whoa! What was that? What is this?
Acrobatics check.
Okay. All right, let me see here. So that's 17 plus 4, 21.
21. All right, you run and then you immediately pop in between the two. So when you go to shoot, you won't have to have disadvantage.
All right. So it's just a normal roll. Nice. I like it. I don't like this. I don't like that roll. It was a 5 plus 5. That's a 10. Yeah.
So you shoot and it kind of burns his ear just a bit, like going right into the rubble, shooting some rocks back at you, but nothing too serious. Next is Droop and Smeeg. Smeeg, who is currently on top of the rubble, jumps down and he slips a bit. He's good at sneaking, but when it comes to actually applying it,
we almost made a nice play.
Plus 5, so 24 with a firebolt, and immediately just shoots the goblin. What firebolt again? D10. Yes. Oh, come on. 1 point of damage. His spells aren't as powerful as y'all's, and it just hits him right in the chest, but the goblin doesn't flinch. Nahala. It is now your turn.
I'm going to run in, and I want to stab the one who just got firebolted.
All right.
So that is a plus 5. So boop, boop. Ooh, that is a 21 to stab.
That hits. You using your rapier?
Yep.
Okie dokie.
So, is anybody close enough to him for that to count as sneak attack?
Yes, it does.
Nice. Okay, so... so he takes 9 damage on top of...
Alright, so I know what her ult is going to be.
So 9 plus 12, so 21 damage?
It's going to... This
all
thing
right,
is kind of
so you
janky.
pretty much just go right through him, and then
I'll just show you guys
off
right
to
now.
the side, he falls down, clutching at his throat, but Nothing he does to stop the bleeding. You see the light going out in his eyes.
Call it a ring of
I mean-
dragon shape. Once a day for 1 hour, the user can use an action
all the goblins
to
have passed.
polymorph into a gold worm
Oh, and then
dragon.
cutting action. Get out of there.
That's alright.
So the alt is basically going to be like
good.
kind of like a
As
Shibana
he
deal.
immediately runs away from the dead goblins because they smell bad.
Ugh,
Okay.
gross, goblin.
You can still hear a lot of fighting coming from the outside, and since now you're close enough, you can hear whispering coming from the south door. That is number 4.
Whispers. Is it in goblin tongue?
It is.
Speed, get up there. What are they saying?
They're saying, get behind the wall. Get behind the rebels. They're going to come at us. I think they know we're here.
It's like, okay, well, they know we're here, so... I'm not going up front.
That's okay. I will. Sarvis is going up.
Alright, Sarvos. How do you want to go into the door?
I want to kick it in. Well, let me
Alright.
see. I want to give it a boot.
Alright, give a strength check.
That would be a... Sorry, getting used to navigating Roll20 here. Or not Roll20, D&D Beyond, I should say. 18.
18. The door flies right open, and you can see a goblin immediately go to the ground, falling prone because it hit him, dealing 6 points of damage. You see that his head hit the ground, and he just goes slump, and the other two immediately panic and just hide underneath 2 cots. You're in the room. You're now in the
like
room
this
that you
name.
see
Draconic
that had the bed
Bloodline.
next to the kitchen.
Excellent. I'm going to
'Cause
try
that
and
is our
reach under the
sorcerer's
closest bed
origin.
to pull one of them out.
See?
So basically, my shield will be on my back at the moment.
Okay. You give
And
And this one shows
And my-
passive.
ooh,
I
not as
kinda
good this
wanna
time.
like
That's
this
only
too.
5.
Okay.
And an opposing strength check. Let's see. Boop. That's a 17 minus 2. 15.
Yeah.
He kicks your hand away and gets further down into the bed.
All right.
You've currently lost visual of the goblins, but you know they're under there. Everybody else, what would you like to do?
Drew, Smeag, let them know that we won't hurt them if they come out now.
Alright, so in goblin speak, you hear Smeag pretty much yell. Well, you guys don't know, but he pretty much repeats everything you just said. If y'all, everybody, get out under there. If you do not cooperate, these fine people are not going to have a choice but to kill you. Nobody wants that. I don't like to smell goblin blood. You don't like to see your own goblin. And you, they both just slink back out and then cower away from the large fish man.
I pull out my rope and I'm like, all right, I don't like to do this, but this is just a precaution. Everybody come over here.
Alright, so you tie him back up.
And I'm
Chuck 'em
standing
right
behind
back
him.
to where they were hiding. Whole time? Alright, so you tie him back up, and the only place to put him is back under the beds. That
I
where
bring
they
them to
can't
the
be seen.
kitchen.
To the kitchen? Alright, so
Just
you
put them with the other ones that are tied up.
just put them both on your shoulders. They're kind of squirming from uncomfortable, and you put them underneath the table with the others, and they're
my-
all just looking at each other like, what is going on?
How
We're running
many
out of
goblins do we have tied up right now?
room. 5.
Yeah.
5? Oh my god, I'm not gonna be surprised if by the end of this we're gotta catch 'em all! Gotta catch 'em all!
Alright, now you're back in the kitchen, and you can see that the entire southwest side has been cleared.
As an aside to like the part, I'm just like, I'd let them like leave, but I know that thunder thing would just eat them.
Yeah.
Venom thing, I mean.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This is actually an act of mercy. This is an act of
what
true
thing would eat them?
mercy.
Venom thing.
Venom thing.
Oh, right. Yeah, okay.
Alright, new prisoners. Do any of y'all know where a dwarf is?
Schmig calls the message back, and they just shake their heads no. They work in the kitchen along with the people, but it was their day off to go sleep. That's why they were at the beds.
Cool. Do you know where, like, the boss is? Like, your leader? What was his name? King... something?
Grohl. Grol. They pretty much point towards the door that you guys came from.
Alright.
From the...
Actually, I'd
where you
really
first
like the
came
idea
through,
of mirror
door 10.
image.
And Smeeg says, well, the fastest way is to just go over the rubble, but we could probably go up north and figure that out. He said something about a shrine that we might want to look into if we want to capture more of his brethren, or he's setting us up for a trap. I don't really know.
Okay, so, sorry. I'm looking at the map. So did we clear the door 3 on the sort of the top left side, or the door 3 on the bottom left side?
Both.
I think we got
I have
both.
an idea.
Okay, so...
The archers came out of the bottom one and attacked
Wait,
us.
alright.
Okay.
1 sec.
So we've done like 3, 4, 5, 6 kind of thing?
We haven't done
You've
5
done-
and 6 yet, I don't think.
We haven't
You've
done
done
5 and
3,
6.
4, and 7.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
so let's go
we're
see
kind
what's
of-
in those other rooms.
I'm looking at the map, and I think it's not just rubble. Like, there's like a squiggly line, and on the compass it says that that's a, or like the little thing that like says what things are. It says that that's a curtain.
Herberton.